Welcome to the Not Nerd Show. I'm Nate Heath, and we are here to help you tech better. Here with me, as always, Mr. Dave Baylor.
It's a week ending in Y, so I only
A
make
day ending
mistakes.
in one?
It's a day, I'm sorry, it's a day ending in Y. See, I've already made another mistake. Every day that ends in a Y, I make a mistake. So for some reason, I hit the wrong button when we went live and whatever. But no, none of you care about that. What you care about is what are we doing here? Why are we here? Well, we're the Not Nerd Show, and we're here to help people tech better. Not nerds like you. We're going to talk about Nate's hat, which is really cool. Of course, we're going to do tips and tricks. I've got the tip of the week. We've got just the headlines, the internet sensation, I should say, just the headlines.
Yes.
And our picks of the week and more. So, whew, that's a lot going on.
So much to talk about today.
Yeah.
It is going to be a good one. Now, for my hat, some of you might know that I use a green screen, and I didn't realize that this hat has a little green on it. So I'm
After 10 years.
some mojo here. I'm going to turn that on, and then, okay, here we go. So last week was Portland Wiener Week, Dave.
Oh, there it is.
Restaurants.
Yeah.
And it's got green around the edge of it. I forgot about that on the patch. So you can kind of see.
There it is. That's pretty good right there.
If I
That's
hold
pretty
there,
good.
but
Yeah.
my Wiener Dog hat, it's a Draplin original. But yeah, PDX Fast Foodie, I was out. Oh, there's the green screen block I added. So if I keep my head perfectly, we're just going to embrace it.
Yeah, just embrace it. It's fine. I don't really notice it. You've kind of got brown in the background, so it's fine.
Yeah.
So I noticed in your videos that you're wearing that hat, and I was curious about the hat. I thought, well, is this a Wiener Week hat that they made for the event? But you were saying it's a Draplin hat. Did he make it separately, or is this part of the deal?
Yeah, he's had it for years, and when I was at his shop this summer, I decided to pick it up, and then I was like, I don't have a lot of hot dog hats. I don't have time to make a hat, but I have the perfect hat for Portland Wiener Week, put on by the Portland Mercury.
Yeah.
So yeah, there we go. I've got my hat, but
what's your favorite wiener?
Train guy would love that hat. Where can I score one of those? Draplin.com, DRAPLIN.com. They are not cheap. He cuts me a deal. My favorite, it's always so tough. I went to 4 total places during the week, 5 with somebody that was going rogue and wasn't part of the official thing. They're all good and they're all so different. That's the tough thing with me and food reviews is like, I can find something to appreciate about all of them, but Clark Lewis is a great restaurant down kind of by OMSI, and they had a Reuben dog, and I love Reuben sandwiches.
You love Reubens.
Yeah, that was really good. And then Wow Cow and Tigered, a food truck out there, he had this good one that all kinds of flavors on there. So yeah, that was Wiener Week. Go check out PDX Fast Foodie on the socials.
What is it about a Reuben that you love? What is it? Is it the corned beef? Is it the rye bread? Is it they put sauerkraut on that thing? I don't understand.
Yeah, it's not so much the rye bread, but I love corned beef. I love sauerkraut, just that in the Thousand Island dressing, just in the cheese, the variety of flavors there. It just works for me. I don't know why. I'm not a big sandwich guy, but man, a good Reuben.
Wow.
Very cool. That is that. We do have, as we mentioned, tons of technology to talk about. We're going to be talking about Apple more later, and I should have grabbed mine. It's in the other room. But I cannot believe the Apple Vision Pro has been out for 2 years already.
I know, it's been a while. And they've gone so far as putting a better chip in it. That's about the only thing they've done to improve it. But I just can't get a good size of the screen here. We'll have to go with this. But yeah, did you find this article, or did I? Apple Vision Pro launched 2 years ago.
I saw some different people talking about it, and I saw this article. But yeah, I thought it would just be Fun to mention, I'm still using mine, still loving mine. They've got some new, they keep putting out, there's more and more content. There was a camera that's released that was put out by Blackmagic that is really good at doing immersive type video.
Yeah.
So there's a lot more content coming. But yeah, I mostly use mine for content consumption. It's not really a gaming, I mean, it can be a gaming device. There's plenty of games on there. It's not what I use it for, but they are really expensive, and I understand why a lot of people don't have them. And I'm sure, you know, there's always, oh, Apple's killed the Vision Pro. They're never going to do anything with it ever again. I don't believe that. It's they're still updating software for it. They're still doing stuff on it, but it's just a very niche product, especially at the price. But I figured I would mention 2 years in. I did look it up. They've sold about 500,000 of them. So like 500,000 units is what people estimate. Of course, they haven't released that. And if you times that by about $3,500, that's almost $2 billion they've sold in Vision Pros. So when people are like, oh, Vision Pro's a total flop, there's a lot of companies that would like to do $2 billion in business.
That's half of a Twitter.
Yes. Yes. This other one I just wanted to mention, it has been all over the nerd sphere. I don't think anybody normal probably even knows about it. Reddit for Bots Moltbook probably isn't being used to plot an AI uprising. So there's this open source personal AI thing that you can install on a computer. And then they created this Moltbot where all of these personal AIs can go and talk to each other.
It's like social media for robots, basically.
Yes. And so there's all these people that are seeing all these funny conversations and, you know, plotting to take over the world or all this weird stuff. It's totally nerd. It is not for the not nerd at all, but it's just really weird, really weird world of AI. So people, they were talking about the Moltbot. Is that what it's called now? It's had a couple names because they were calling it Claudebot, and they got cease and desist from
I think it's Moltbot now. But one quote as I read this article that's interesting. This is straight out of a sci-fi horror movie. I'm doing work this morning when all of a sudden an unknown number calls me. I pick it up and couldn't believe it. It's my Claudebot Henry, now called Moltbot. Overnight, Henry got a phone number from Twilio, connected the ChatGPT voice API, and waited for me to wake up to call me. He now won't stop calling me. So I don't know if that's real or not, but isn't that crazy if a chatbot could do that? Why couldn't it?
So it's kind of like it's a privacy nightmare having if you put it like on your normal computer. So I saw that a lot of people were rushing out to buy Mac Mini dedicated computer that didn't have access to all of its files and everything going on. But yeah, super weird nerd stuff that
hey, Nate,
you're going to take over, they're going to do it.
I wanted to point out that for a moment you glitched. We could still hear what you said, but I just wanted to let you know in case you've got some Moltbot running in the background trying to take over the world.
It's currently sucking up all of my information on my computer up to the Moltbook to share with all the other AI bots.
Yeah.
Hey, Grandma did say in the chat, I'm with you, Nate. Can't beat a good Reuben sandwich. Yeah. I knew I liked Hey, Grandma. Yeah. Well, on to our main topic of the week this week. I had almost thought about doing Moltbook, and then I was like, no, it's not what we really cover. But I titled it Apple's Billions, and there was just a couple different Apple stories this week. 3 of them have billions within the story, so why not talk about it? But the first one, Apple acquires Q.ai for a reported $2 billion with a B.
Wow. That's as much as that other story we were talking about. How much Apple Vision Pro has earned for Apple so far.
Yeah, that's what they use that Vision Pro money. So Q.ai is an AI company that can read, basically interpret facial expressions, so it can like translate. Now, I heard somebody talking about it, and they said that they don't really have a real product yet. It's just they're working on this thing that will be that. Um,
Nice.
but I figure Apple, although they have all the money in the world, they're not just going to throw away $2 billion. So I'm guessing there's some good stuff here that they're looking to tie in with some of their products and their software and their AI push.
Mm-hmm.
But $2 billion, how would you like that paycheck if Apple came and said, "Not nerd, you guys are doing amazing stuff. We're going to purchase you for $2 billion."
Well, if they don't have anything that's really working as this proof of concept, why don't we just kind of fake some
Yeah,
stuff and say,
we
we're
should
not
ask
really
AI
developed,
to come up with a cool AI company and
and then we can sell it to Apple for $2 billion. Would you keep
perfect.
working, Nate, or would you retire? Be honest. What would you do with all that money?
I would do something with my time, but I don't know that I would continue fixing printers for. I'd be more selective in what I used my time for. Let's put it that way.
Maybe you could run for Congress.
Oh, there we go. No, thank you. So we're going to get to Apple's quarterly results, but the next story, Apple reveals it has 2.5 billion with a B active devices around the world.
Yeah, you might wonder
2.5.
where did all these groups of 2 billions come from? Oh, it's from their 2.5 billion users giving them money. That's how.
Yes. I mean, that is just 2.5 billion devices. I mean, that's a third. Well, Dave, how many Apple devices do you have?
Uh,
250 over there?
Working ones or not? I probably have 50
Yeah.
devices, 50 Apple devices, if I'm going to guess.
Yeah. Not
So
that many active, but it's pretty impressive to
just
think
think when you
about
go
those
from
numbers.
2 billion to 2.5 billion, or let's say 2.3 billion, you're like, oh, well, that's not very much. But imagine the thing after the point five is $500 million. That's a million 500 times. That's
Oh,
a lot of money.
yeah. No, it is pretty wild to think. And part of those 2.5 billion devices, we don't usually cover the quarterly results anymore, but Apple had a all-time record in revenue and iPhone sales this past quarter. So in 3 months, $143.8 billion with a B in revenue. That
Wow.
is a lot of money. iPhones, it was, I think, their best iPhone quarter ever. Yes, $85.3 billion in iPhone revenue.
You just think, who's buying all these? Because doesn't everyone on planet Earth already have an iPhone? I guess there's just new
Yeah.
markets, or maybe there's areas of the world that are becoming richer that are able to afford these things, or I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I
guess the
think they
same
did
people keep
mention in
buying them.
their earnings call that there was a big growth this quarter in China and India, um, which have been interesting markets for them. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm the idiot that buys a new iPhone every year, but I that is a ridiculous numbers that Apple is still doing. So I think they're going to be okay.
Yeah. I
I
think
think
they're
they're
going to
going to make it good.
survive. They could stop making stuff right now and keep the company solvent for probably another 15 years. Pay
Yes.
staff, buildings, whatever.
Total Apple profit for the quarter, 3 months,
Or
42.1 billion with the B dollars. 42 billion in profit.
that's a lot of profit.
Yeah, they are one of the biggest companies. I know Nvidia and Microsoft, they're hanging out up there, but man.
Yeah. So if you
Oh,
guys want to check out these yourself, head over to sixcolors.com. And Nate, of
yes,
course, will put all the links in the show notes if you guys really want to study those.
true. Which is a great reminder that you should like and subscribe. Ring that bell so you know when we go live. Even if we go live in air, you'll still be able to find us. But like and subscribe. We're getting more followers, but we want to get up to 1,000. We're going to have a big celebration when we get to 1,000 YouTube subscribers. Now, Dave, I know you've been tracking. Maybe we should check in on our. We've been talking about on Instagram how much success we've had since.
I updated it today,
CES.
my friend. Social media numbers. I even put it in a table so you could read it better. So today, it looks like we're at 3,397 Instagram followers. This was earlier today, so it may be more.
Wow.
And just to round things out, on YouTube, we have 477, which was up 1 in the past 3 days. And TikTok, 429 followers, but 6,172 likes, whatever those are. So yeah, Instagram is the big winner for us. And in a span of less than 1 month, we've gone from 1565 to 3397 followers. Yeah. So
and
doubled.
Overall, I think we've gotten about at least 3,000 new followers on Instagram in the last month. So that is put some wind in our sails, but we still want to hit that 1,000 on YouTube. So help us out.
YouTube is where the bread and butter is. Not really, but
yes,
that's what's a platform we enjoy, and we can do our long form entertainment like we're doing now.
I should have put this one up when we were talking about the Vision Pro. I don't know why I didn't, but I included it in here just for a little fun. On the Vision Pro, and they are still putting out content. Apple shares trailer for new Top Dogs immersive doguseries coming to Vision Pro. Now, I don't think Isla is in the chat. She was out riding horses today. But yeah, she will definitely be wanting to pop on the Vision Pro to check out the Top Dogs doguseries.
Wow.
That will be interesting. I'll check it out.
I can wait. Dave says.
They have done a couple of NBA games. I was looking to try to find it. I don't know if they've put it out for everybody or if you have to have like the full NBA subscription or whatever. But yeah, the immersive content is pretty cool, and Apple keeps putting out more. So check out the Top Dogs if you have a Vision Pro. Let us know in the comments if you have an Apple Vision Pro like I do, and also let us know in the comments if you would like me to do more content about my Vision Pro and what it means to me, because I've thought about doing that many a time, and as with many a content idea, I have not gotten around to it yet.
I think the Vision Pro is just an excuse for you to do humble brags. I was using my Vision Pro the other day.
I was thinking about that the other day when I saw this 2 years thing. I was like, you know what I'm going to start doing? I'm just going to like walk around the mall, and I'm going to be like those guys with ski goggles or sunglasses. I'm going to have my Vision Pro just backwards on my head, just kind of like, Vision Pro's chilling.
Well, I don't think we talked about it much, but I took a picture of this. But there was a guy at the Insta360 booth, full on Vision Pro. Yeah. He was looking at stuff, bending way down.
Walking around CES. Yeah, I wonder if he was recording video.
Yeah. I bet he was filming his whole experience. I mean, you could have worn a little lapel camera like I have, but he's got the full on deal.
I know. I should have. The reason why I did not do that at CES is because it was a long walk from the hotel to the convention center, and I didn't want to carry around my Vision Pro all day. So maybe next year I'll be committed to it and actually.
You don't have to carry it. You can wear it.
Well, that's true. It would get warm, and it's hard to wear with a trucker hat. That is my biggest problem with the Apple Vision Pro is the compatibility with trucker hats.
You need to develop a trucker hat with some slits in the sides or whatever that'll fit around.
Where it'll, like a, patent pending.
Don't steal the idea.
Well, you know what else is patent pending?
What's that?
Dave's Pro Tip of the Week.
I couldn't tell if I hit the button or not for other reasons. I think I was a little late on that. So this week, how many of you, raise your hands out there for those of you who have a Mac. I'll wait. Okay. So at least one. I have a couple around here. Only one really in service. Apple made a big change back during the Big Sur era for Macs, and it made me mad. And I'm going to illustrate it here by showing you my screen on one of my screens on my computer. So here is a typical Finder window, and I've put it in to dark mode, so I hope that's okay. But focus on the left side of the screen here. You'll notice as I go up to the word that says Macintosh hard drive, and I hover, oh, a little icon appears. That's a little proxy icon. Prior to Big Sur, it was just there in the Finder window, but in Big Sur, they automatically hid it for reasons unknown to me. They made it contextual, which I hate. So what can you do with the proxy icon? Well, I can take it, so finally it shows up, and I can drag it, and I can make shortcuts. It's just like any icon. I can put it in another folder. Let's say I'm on a file, like I don't know, I'm on a folder of pictures or something like that, and I'm got the picture folder highlighted. I can just grab that whole picture folder from right there and move it wherever I need to. You know, I also could do it down here, but we've got different arrangements of views, right, that make it more difficult to grab the Finder icon if it's a list or whatever. Well, did you know that I think it was 2 operating systems after Big Sur, they added the ability to make it persistent. And you have to go into your Mac's settings. Now, this is Sequoia. I don't have Tahoe yet. That's my humble brag. So on Sequoia and previous, you can go to accessibility into your settings. Then you have to go down to display. And then, let me move my window over here because Nate's fat head's in the way. Okay. Sorry. Then you go to show window title icons. I don't think I can highlight it in here. I cannot, but I'll toggle it on and off. So here's the button I'm toggling on and off. And you'll notice if you look at the top left corner of my screen, that proxy icon is showing up, it's off. It's on, it's off. Well, I am old school and I want it on all the time. Now look, when I want to grab the proxy icon to share it or move it or do whatever, it's there. I don't have to wait. I can just immediately reach up and grab it. Prior, I had to sit there, wait 3 seconds for the dumb thing to pop up, click it. Oh, I didn't click it right. And, you know, it's just infuriating. Now, I know most people don't use, that's kind of like a power move. So most people probably don't even know that it's there. So you're like, maybe this is a new option for me to move icons around. I find it useful. Here's one more case. Let's say your window screen's down here and you've got the picture of your dog highlighted. And it's in a long list. You know, it's like the list goes way down. Here, let's go into system here. There's going to be like 1 million files, right? So it's like, oh, I've got this one way down here highlighted, TTS plugins, but my Finder window's here. Well, it's highlighted, so I can just grab the proxy icon. See what I mean? I don't have to go down and be like, oh, where's the dumb thing at? Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Now I want to grab it and move it around. So I find it useful. Or if your window is off the screen and it's still highlighted, you can just grab that little proxy icon right there and move it to the desktop or wherever you need it. Anyway, it's probably a new feature for many of you, but it's been infuriating me for years. And I do want a quick sidestep, if I could, to talk about AI, because I asked ChatGPT after being furious with it for a while, is this possible? And it's like, no, I'm sorry. Back in Big Sur, they turned this feature off. And so I continued to search and found an article where it said you can turn it on. And fun fact, on my home computer, it was already turned on. So I've discovered this in the past somewhere and forgot about it. So on my work computer, I was having these frustrations. And so I went back to ChatGPT and said, actually, you can by going into settings. And it was like, oh, you got me. You're right. So that just drives me crazy that it so
Yeah.
confidently tells you no, and then when you say that's not right, it magically finds the information somewhere. It's like, why was that available to you before when I ask you the question? Isn't that weird? Like, what's up with that?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yes, it is an issue. Well, thank you for that tip. I did turn it on. That's a nice little touch. And I
yeah,
am on Tahoe, and it worked on Tahoe. So
great, excellent.
there you go. Well, that must mean it's time for everyone's favorite segment, just the headlines.
All right, so let's see if this works. It did work, and since I changed Windows, I got to re-embiggen my. So here's a. Let me go back to us real quick. A little behind the scenes. I like to have my show notes a little bit bigger in my window because I'm old.
Yes.
And when you do that and then you navigate away to another note, like I did the social media numbers, and then go back, it goes to the original size again. So every time I have to make it bigger. What's up with that?
Crazy.
So anyway, the driveway, what's out there today?
Yeah.
We've got actually a decent evening. We've got a balmy 51.4 degrees outside. Man, can you believe it? Anyway.
No, it is to start in February with a heat wave.
I know, it actually has been warmer the past couple of days.
Yeah, like 60 degrees. That's not what we're used to. I had just gotten my big winter coat out, and now I had to put it away, and I'm about to get my shorts out with this weather.
What? I dare you. I dare you.
I won't yet. I won't yet. But let us get to just the headlines.
The LEGO Group and Crocs enter multi-year global partnership.
Scientists create programmable autonomous robots smaller than a grain of salt.
SoundCloud data breach impacts 29.8 million with an M users.
7 of the world's 10 best-selling smartphones in 2025 were iPhones.
An AI toy exposed 50,000 logs of its charts with kids to anyone with a Gmail account.
Los Angeles aims to ban single-use printer cartridges.
And finally, reverse solar panel generates electricity at night.
And those are just the headlines.
And I have a quick follow-up. The AI toy exposes chats, not charts, or whatever I said.
You said charts, but I can fix the when
The
I
text.
post the short, I'll fix the text. People
Put it
will
right
never
over my
notice the
mouth so
difference.
the people can't read my lips.
Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. And I know this is just the headlines, but Dave, did you see the LEGO Crocs that they have
No.
released?
Let's take a look at them. Hey, just the headlines over. This could be part of the regular show.
You gotta check these out. You're gonna need
I gotta
you're
continue.
an adult. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna reject all cookies, as everyone should. There we go. Bold collaboration. Oh my gosh, these are the most hideous things I've ever seen. Nate, you're probably like, sign me up. Are there more pictures? Oh yeah,
We'll
look
see.
at this.
$150. That's a little out of my. I'll wait till I find some on Marketplace.
What in the world were they thinking? Look at this guy. What? Like, that's not even a functional shoe. Not even Todd would wear that, and he wears wooden clogs. Oh my word, those are crazy. My ears did perk up when I saw the article about creating programmable autonomous robots smaller than a grain of salt. Why are we doing this? Why? What is
yeah, that's going to be for Moltbook, so it can send robots into each of our bodies and take us over.
I don't like it.
Technology these days.
I don't want tiny robots. The world is just going to be turned into goo because they're going to replicate, take matter, replicate to themselves. And it's just going to be microscopic gray goo of robots consume the planet.
Hey, Grandma says $150 to walk around in agony. Yeah, stepping on Legos. Now you're stepping in Legos.
It's called fashion.
Yeah. Yes. Well, our takes of the week this week, we had some big numbers for Apple. Got some other numbers for you that aren't quite so positive.
No.
First one, Amazon confirms 16,000 job cuts after accidental email.
Hold on a minute. For clarity, and you're kind of frozen there a little bit too, but for clarity, did the email fire 16,000 people, or we found out about it because of an accidental email?
It was, and the dang BBC's got me blocked here.
Oh, I've got it here.
There was, it was not planning to make broad reductions every few months, referring to Amazon's announcements of 14,000 job cuts in October, while many teams finalized their organizational change, blah, blah, blah. But then on Tuesday, a draft email written by Colleen Aubrey, a senior vice president at Amazon Web Services, was included in a calendar invitation sent by an executive assistant, who I'm guessing is no longer working at
She's
Amazon.
one of the 16,000.
Yes, to a number of Amazon workers, a reference to, it was the code name, Send Project Dawn email, code name for elimination of job redundancies.
Wow.
So yeah, it kind of snuck out there on accident, but 16,000 more jobs.
Wow.
At old Amazon.
I tell you though, although it wasn't that encouraging, I did see a video. It had two of their little, here, some of my demonstration. Oh, I actually have some props I can use here. Let's see here. So it had like two little robots that have a platform on the top, and they have wheels, and they can spin around and do all this stuff. And one of them would go this way, and the other one would match it because they wanted to, pass each other. But it couldn't because the robot was there. So they did their evaluation, and then this one turned around, and then this one turned around, and they went this way. And then they turned around, and they saw each other, and they couldn't pass. So they did their evaluation, and then this one turns around, and this one turns around, and it was just going back and forth. They were like stuck in this loop. So that's what these 16,000 people are being replaced by, are stupid robots that can't even pass each other.
And Isla has entered the chat. Hello, I just got back from horseback riding. You made it just in time to see that cool demo from Dave.
Yeah.
We did have some dog video talk earlier in the show that you missed out on. I'm sorry, I will fill you in later. Our next take, Amazon shuts down controversial payment methods. So this is the Palm Pay at Whole Foods, where you just scan your palm. Yes. Yeah, so I never used it. Did you? I don't go to Whole Foods often. I do every once in a while, but I saw it there. I never.
Let me put it this way. If I ever went to Whole Foods, I would not set this up so that they have a picture of my palm, because I'm confident that's going right to law enforcement, and
Yes.
If I've ever used a door of a place that's had a crime, they're going to come knocking. So, but yes, I've never used it, but apparently it wasn't that popular, or it didn't work very well because they're getting rid of it. Oh yeah, hold on, we've got a passerby.
Got a walker.
Got a walker on the driveway cam. Okay, resume.
Nice.
We're back at it.
The official statement was, in response to limited customer adoption, we're discontinuing Amazon One, our authentication service for facility access and payment. All customer data associated with Amazon One will be securely deleted after the service ends.
That website is a cancer. Let me see if I can. It's just garbage. Here we go.
You don't go there often? AL.com? Allalabama.com?
No, I don't. All these weird ads and stuff. Yeah, so that's interesting. Um, why is there an amphitheater picture in this article? Well, that's okay. We don't need to try to figure out why this website does what it does.
They were going to use the palm reading technology at Red Rocks
I see.
in Colorado for some reason for ticketless entry. Those plans were later scrapped.
Here's the thing, guys. We keep doing this. We keep innovating these products. What does everybody have in their pocket, including children who are too young to have things in their pocket? What are those things called? Cell phones. You can get your plane tickets, your Red Rock tickets. You can do Apple Pay or Samsung Pay or whatever pay from your phone.
You can do it from your watch.
We don't need these palms. What? Why?
We don't need to use our bodies.
It's dumb.
Oh, I was just sitting on that website and my it just automatically went to a Norton auto scan page.
That AL.com.
Your
is
Mac
garbage.
is infected with 18 viruses.
It's full of ads. Don't go there.
Anyway, producer Todd has entered the chat and he said more palm-based discrimination for me to look forward to. Well, it's going away, Todd. Don't worry, you won't have to not be able to straighten out your palm to have it scanned with your Dutch cow disease, hand and foot and mouth.
It's like it can't see my palm. Where's my palm?
Yes,
it can't. It's covered.
There's no palm found. Robot detected.
I do see for maybe accessibility going opposite of Todd's problem. Maybe somebody who has this problem, so their hand. But if you forget your wallet or your watch or your phone, so you always have your hand with you, hopefully. And if it's severed, you could, I guess, bring it along with you. But there might be some people who maybe they're in a wheelchair or crutches or something where it's easier just to put their hand over there. So I get the idea, but it's not very practical. Might as well just do facial recognition. That works well.
An NFC tag or something.
Yeah.
There's other ways we don't have to use our body parts. Well, our next take does not have to do with body parts.
Thankfully.
But Spotify announced that they paid out $11 billion, we got another billion in this episode, in royalties to music industries in 2025. All-time payments surpass $70 billion with a B. Largest annual payment to music from anywhere. I do like the specification in the title. It does not say to music artists. It says to music industry because with some of their contracts and everything, it's not the artists that get the money, but that's a lot of money. 11 billion.
That's a big number. But how much did they spend for rights? Like, what's their profit, I wonder? So they put out 11 billion to the industry. What did it cost them to be a company, with buildings and servers and apps and developers?
And how much money did they? I think Spotify's making a profit. They're definitely not what they once used to be. Even like when I'm DJing and people are requesting songs, a lot more people are using Apple Music now just because they have an iPhone. It's built in. They've got the Apple One plan or whatever. Mm-hmm. So I think Apple Music and even YouTube Music has taken it. I don't think as many people use Spotify anymore, but I think they're still doing okay.
Here's one, not that anybody cares about my opinions, but one reason I like Spotify over Apple Music is at work we have multiple public computers and stuff in various conference rooms and places. So when you try to log into Apple Music, it's going to be like, well, what's your Apple ID? And it basically ties your entire account to the computer account to that Apple ID. Anything that's purchased from the App Store, everything goes through that ID. And it's like, I just wanted to play some songs, dude. So with Spotify, it's a separate app, not tied into your computer's ecosystem. You can just play it, sign in, sign out. The next guy comes out, they can sign in, sign out. So it is a lot cleaner in that respect. But, that's if you don't have a multimodal purpose, then Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, it doesn't matter. Use what you like.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Well, time to move on to our bonus odd take. Oh, producer Todd, the Spotify on the church iPad in my room often only plays 10-second samples of songs and then stops, which always leaves me in a flop sweat during song
It's because it's not logged into the account. That's why. It needs to be
time.
logged in. And if it's
Yes.
logged, here's the bad thing about Spotify. If the account, that same account is logged into another device that's using it at the moment, then you can't use it. Only one device can use the account at one time. So yeah, it's a pain.
Yes, yes. Well, now to our bonus odd take. I found this one, another just odd one. It is called 1 Minute Park. And what you do, you go to the website, it starts loading all these parks, and it is exactly 1 minute videos of parks from all over the world. It tells you down the bottom, it starts off on October 20th, 2024, from 1742 to 1743 at Prospect Park, Brooklyn, New York, by Callisophus Demo. And you can see up in the upper right corner, it gives you a counter. It's 25 seconds, so it counts that minute. But you can browse the parks, and you can turn on the sound. I don't recommend it, but I don't know if you can even. How did you forward to a different park? Did you refresh the page, Dave? Or
Maybe I did. You'll notice though that my count up timer is going super fast because I have my videos on my browser set to 1.5 speed by default. And
nice.
this one won't let me slow it down manually, and I don't want to go into the settings and do it. So that's why everybody looks like they're going fast. But no, mine, it took 30 seconds and then it switched to the next one whatever, 60 seconds times 0.5, how many, 45 seconds? It's switching. Now I'm going to scroll up a little bit. See, October 15th, 2024 from 9 a.m. to 9:01. Here's another one. See, I've noticed all of them, because I looked at this yesterday, all of them are 2024. Like there don't seem to be any new
They haven't been doing a lot of updates. There's a little question mark, and it says 1 Minute Park allows you to visit parks from around the world for 1 minute each. These are just 1 minute videos, not webcams. Eventually, the project will fill in all the minutes, 1440, in a day. So far, we have 242 minutes. You can create your own 1 minute park and contribute to the project. So maybe
I'm going to do that.
Maybe we need to do a not nerd 1 minute park.
Oh, look at this one. It's very hard to read. They've taken cues from Alan Dye, putting white text transparently over a light background. It says October 8th, 2024, Japan. A lot of these are from Japan. Very cool.
Oh, and producer Todd says someone needs to do 1 minute of Mills End Park. I think has now officially been dethroned as the world's smallest park downtown Portland. I think that's the right one. But,
hold on, we got people walking.
Oh,
just like the webcam. I got us. Oh,
I thought we were watching Lord of the Rings there for a second.
I know. This one is in Pisa, Italy, where the Leaning Tower is. Looks like they've got an old aqueduct and a new aqueduct kind of joining together there. You can guess which one. Put in the comments below which one you think is the new one and which one is the old one.
Yes, and Elliot Cost he's got a Patreon that you can support him. Let's see what he's got. 56 members, $3 a month, $5 a month, or $20 a month.
Yowza.
Do you get extra minutes of each park for that, or what?
No, man. So how many minutes did he say he had?
He had 242, I think.
Okay, so you got a couple hours of content, I guess, if you just watch it over and over.
And hey, Grandma did confirm Mills End is the tiniest no more. Somebody made a smaller park. Stole that away from Portland. How
is it full of those little robots that are smaller than a grain of sand.
Smaller than a grain of sand. Yes, probably grain of salt.
A grain of
Much
salt.
different than a grain of sand. But
I mean, I guess that depends on your perspective.
well, you know what's bigger than a grain of salt?
I do not know.
Our picks of the week.
All right, I got to make sure that's off since I can't hear anything. My pick of the week. I didn't put it in the show notes, but let me go there real quick. Oh, bother.
We were talking about it pre-show, and I thought you had.
I think I closed the window. So let me go here real quick. Talk amongst yourselves.
Okay, we will talk amongst yourselves. Dave's got a pick of the week incoming. We are all waited with bated breath. Oh, this is going to be exciting.
It's going to be
such
so
a good pick right here. This is maybe the best one ever.
And here
Dave
we
has got
are.
for us.
What is this? Twinings Earl Grey black tea, individually wrapped bags, 100 count, pack of 1, flavored with citrus and bergamot, caffeinated. Enjoy hot or iced, 100 tea bags. Well, why would I pick this? Well, my friends, if you enjoy Earl Grey tea, you know, it's a mixed bag, pun intended. Some of the brands are good, some of them are not. There's one that we used to get from Target. It came in a nice little tin canister, and it had like 25 bags in it, but like they go away. What do we got here? We got somebody creeping up on my house here. Do we have a whatchamacallit?
I think we've got a Chelsea and Isla showing.
We got a guest.
Whoop whoop.
Anyway, we'll look at this camera as I talk about the tea. But yeah, for $11, 11 cents per tea bag, you can have Twinings, which are
Chelsea's waving.
She waved. Who are the people who invented Earl Grey tea?
Oh, and there's Isla. They're coming back from horseback riding.
Fun.
Woohoo!
I'm glad they stopped by.
We do need a screen out on your driveway so that we can wave back at people.
We should. That just goes live every Tuesday at 6:30.
Yes.
Sorry for the low quality. I mean, it's just a 1080p camera. It wasn't designed to do security at, like the government building or something.
Enhance.
So is she getting
that was nice. A little surprise visit.
Thanks for coming, guys. And they're probably like, wait a minute, they're still showing me. This is awkward. Not awkward. Cool. Well, thanks for stopping by. How dare you interrupt my exciting tea segment?
And producer Todd said, I did drive by both of y'all's houses yesterday, but I honored you both by not stopping by.
Thank you.
Hey, Grandma said, Isla's getting tall. And Isla said, hee. I can hear her. She was probably heeing out in the driveway.
Yep.
Here's what we need to do, Dave.
Okay.
You need to have like a TV monitor out there during the show that you can turn on, and then we'll set up like a little desk and a chair with a microphone in case people do stop by. Then talk. You could flip on the TV and they can become part of the show.
I'll do you one better.
Guest.
This is how this will work. We got a little sidetracked, but that's okay. I am now in this room, as you all know, and not downstairs in the garage, which for years I've tricked people into thinking I had a big studio. It was my garage. Now that I'm no longer there, I could clean it out. I know, one of these days. And I could put a TV on a cart in that garage and open the door and have all this set up. So if people want to drive up, please, people I don't know probably shouldn't do this, but they could come into the garage and get the mic and watch the screen, and they could talk back to us or whatever. Be part of the show.
Yes, the options are endless. You gotta get us to 1,000 subscribers, then we'll look at some options.
I got to be able to afford a TV.
Yeah, visitation rights. Well, back to your Twinings tea after our interruptions, the riveting conversation. I'm surprised that Chelsea, being a big fan of tea, didn't park down the street just to listen to all the tea talk and
Well,
then
she could
interrupt
come in
during
and
my
have a
pick of
cup
the
if
week.
she'd like. You'd have to do the show
Yeah.
yourself for a few minutes. I have an instant hot water pitcher, which is
Oh,
great. Which was that a
nice.
previous pick of the week?
I
Maybe
don't know if you
maybe
did.
it should have been.
Chelsea has one of those too that she is a big fan of.
But anyway, I did some research, and Twinings invented Earl Grey tea, and the company's been
Oh,
around for
wow.
like 150 years or something like that. They probably say it on their website here. But anyway, I like it. It tastes good and it's a great value. Oh, here it is. Why don't we just bore our listeners with this description here? And I have to read it for our audio listeners. Legend has it that the second Earl Grey was presented with this exquisite recipe by an envoy on his return from China. He liked it so much he asked Richard Twining to recreate it for him, and future generations of the Earl have enjoyed the blend ever since. Today, each box of Twinings Earl Grey bears their signature of a seventh Earl Grey, so the tradition lives on. So I guess they didn't invent it. China invented it.
Yes.
It. But we can enjoy it thanks to Mr. Earl Grey, uh, whoever that guy
Yeah.
was.
In the Twinings.
Yeah, in
Very
the company.
nice.
They're old school, London, and they made it
Yeah.
for us. They're still around.
Very cool. Wow. Well, my pick of the week this week is equally as riveting.
It's
Now,
a
I did
home
have a
good.
pick, yes, a long time ago, um, but I needed some new ones. So I ordered the memory foam replacement ear tips compatible with AirPods Pro 2, first generation with noise reduction hole and built-in dust guard screen for USB charging case with cleaner kit black. So I
Wow.
do not have it with me, but for some reason I've had the AirPods Pro 2 for, I don't know, a year or so. And they come with those white tips that Apple gives you, but I didn't really like the fit of the Apple ones, so I bought some other ones. And then one of those that kind of broke apart, so I got these new ones, and they're nothing fancy. They just
Sorry.
flip on there. You can see them on the Amazon picture. Would probably be better than my dirty AirPods. But it was like $8. You get 3 pairs, I think, different sizes, so you can fit them to your ear. And it came with this little AirPod cleaner that's got some little different devices to be able to clean things, which is
Metal
always
tip, it
uh,
says.
yeah, rounded
Wow.
metal nib, microfiber brush, and a flocking sponge. The flocking sponge, I did use that. That came in very handy. I did not realize how much cruft was gathered in the stem holes of my AirPods case. But yeah,
So
I didn't really care about the cleaning kit thing. But for $8 to get some new foam tips,
the what now
if yours are
sponge?
getting a little, what's that?
The what now sponge?
The flocking.
Say again. I don't think I'm hearing
FL.
that right.
Yes. Enunciate, Nate. But yeah, for $8
I have
to get
not.
some new foam tips.
I've not tried anything other than the standard. Hey, Grandma says cruft. Great word. It's a
Yes.
little less gross than other words. But look, if you buy
Oh,
now, you can get a 20% coupon. Oh, there. I doxed myself again. That's okay. Oh, I didn't
and
show. No, I didn't
you
dox
didn't
myself
show
because
it.
I was on the
Hey,
wrong
Grandma
screen.
had some other things. She said, I think it's Twinings. Hey, Grandma loves
Twinings.
to Twinings for your tea.
Mm.
And she bought the bag sealer thingies, the snap grips that we had on the
Yeah.
Amazon pick of the week, I think last week. Those are very handy, and she loves them. And she said, yeah, cruft, great word. I think we had some discussion at one point about cruft and some other word that I was using in place of cruft, or
It's a good
cruft
word. We need to
thinking
bring
of
it
something
back.
else.
Bring
Yes.
it back.
Yes, indeed. But yeah, AirPods, I mean, we're going on 10 years with AirPods now. They came out, I think, 2017. So 9 years. I was thinking about it. I could probably count on one hand how many days in the last 9 years I have not had an AirPod in my ear at some point.
Yeah.
One hand, I mean, I trying to think. I use them all day long, and I've gone through like 5 or 6 pairs. I do have AppleCare on my current AirPods Pro 2, and the left speaker doesn't seem to be working. I got it working again once, but it's not working again, so I think I'm just going to take it into Apple. The only problem is, even though I have Apple Care and they'll take care of me, you got to go spend an hour at the Apple store sitting there waiting. I wish they would just send me a new pair.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll tell them I'm in Antarctica or something and ship them to my house for a boat coming to Antarctica or something.
Now I have to say, with your 70 hours a day of listening, it's possible if you use time travel. I hope that the things going in your ear are good things, good, wholesome, nice things.
I
not
only listen to old
theory
not
podcasts.
Only old not nerd episodes. That is all I listen to.
You sure it's not aliens built the pyramids? We didn't go to the moon. Like,
I just have the King James version of the Bible on full
loop.
repeat.
Wow.
Yeah, on loop.
Sheesh. There is that guy on the U version that's got the really deep kind of British voice. He's really nice to listen to. So if I had to pick one, that'd be the one to listen to.
Yes, yes. Well, if you would like either of our picks, you can head over to notpicks.com, and we do have a Ramazon purchase of the week. You guys keep buying even after that rush with the holiday gift guide. You're starting to get the habit of shopping through the Amazon page, and we had some hot cat talk last week. So this week we have the Purina Friskies Gravy Wet Cat Food Variety Pack shreds with beef, with chicken and turkey and cheese dinner pack of 24 5.5 ounce cans, $19.97. Seems like a good deal for
I
cat
cannot
food.
think of anything grosser than wet cat food. You know, it's like, here, somebody hands you some wet cat food.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want that. I understand that this is more like, you know, a meal, but sounds gross.
Yes, and Isla said, kitty. Yes, Isla, and there is that cute cat on the thing, $20. It's got 4.7 stars on 18,194 ratings.
Wow, that's a lot.
Over 18,000 people have purchased this and taken the time to leave a rating or review on Amazon about this cat food. People are passionate about cats, Dave. I don't know if you knew that. As we learned last week from Hey Grandma.
Pets in general.
Isla is a case in point of passionate about pets and animals.
You know what we ought to do is when we have these is we should, there was the cat I was looking for. There's a couple people posted. There's some horror stories there. Don't look at those. But we should go look for a comment for our Ramazon purchase of the week, a good comment.
Yeah, a good short, concise review. Put it in the show notes and read it. Yes.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I keep making ideas that cost us more work, but
hey,
anyway,
if it gets us to 1,000 subscribers, I am in.
On this one, I'd be looking for a comment like, "My cats loved it, so I decided to try it. Now I eat it 3 days a week," something like that.
Yes.
That'd be great.
Yes, I like that. Yeah, we'll find some good ones. Well, thank you to everybody that showed up to live, to everyone that showed up in your driveway tonight, Dave.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chelsea and Isla, for that. Hey, Grandma, producer Todd. What a fun episode. Thank you for coming back every week so that we can help you get out there and tech better and talk about cat food and hot dogs.
If only.
Bye, Isla.
We should just make a pet podcast.
Oh, yes. Pets with Isla.